Alright guys, we are back analyzing Vtuber powers, and today we're gonna steer off a little from Hololive. If you're new to this series, this is a series where I analyze different Vtuber groups in terms of power according to their lore. I'll discuss each member's abilities in terms of fighting power and give them a rank within the group to see which one is the strongest. Eventually, of course, I'll make the winners of each group fight each other and rank them. Today, we're gonna be talking about the Vale Zetsu family. Now, just the family, meaning Silvercon and Mama Vale, would be a little short. So, for the sake of completion, I'm including everyone that has joined on family streams, considering part of the same family. Which leaves us with Silver Vale, Zetsu, Mama Vale, Lena Laser, and Pixcat OS. But before that, make sure to give this video a like and let me know if you like it. Comment which group should I do next, and of course subscribe for more Vtuber analysis and Vtuber related content. Well, starting off this list, I have to put on number 5 being the weakest, Pixcat OS. Pix is an operating system that just so happens to be downloaded in an Android body. Androids are pretty powerful, starting from the fact that they're not alive, meaning they don't really feel pain and can resist things like bullets, knife, and other things that us squishy humans would be affected by. She can also download herself into different machines. And here's the thing with Pixcat, that downloading herself into other things could be the main advantage she has, because she could become a super powerful weapon if she wanted to. It's kinda hard to rank Pixcat OS without establishing rules, because the world of Vtubers is full with ultra weird powerful technology. So for the sake of analysis on this video, I'm gonna stick to the normal things that people are used to, you know, normal day-to-day technology. Well, most of technology we can't really consider a weapon for Pix to use, like smartphones or blenders. They're really not gonna do much. And she can't really put herself into things like nukes, for example, because those don't really have an operating system. Now, things that do have an operating system are smart cards, for example, which she could use to run people over, maybe. The best thing, honestly, that I can think of that Pixcat could use are missile launchers. Modern missile launchers does use automatic target recognition, and some of them even have AI. And that means that they have to have some kind of operating system, right? And Pix could have used that. That's really the main weapon she has, and it's still really scary to be able to just use any missile launcher that there is in the world. But I don't really consider her to be able to do much against the other people of the list, because the other people of the list have the kind of supernatural powers, and that kind of does give them an advantage. So Pixcat will remain on number 5. On number 4 we have the Blood Mother, Lena Laser. She's a vampire, and vampires are already supernatural, which already gives them some kind of advantage. Lena does seem to have some kind of pseudo-immortality, because in her demon form, she kinda has her guts out. And Lena is not really that concerned about it, so that makes me think that she can just have her guts out and nothing really happens to her. Like, you can definitely tell that normal weapons are not really gonna do much against this woman. She does seem to have some kind of ghost-like power. I mean, she has like the detachable hands, she has some kind of like weird blood manipulation, and her demonic form definitely makes her an obvious don't get close to this fucking thing. Also, don't put your dick in that. The obvious weakness of Lena would be Sun, but for the sake of battling at their best, let's say Lena fights everyone at night. I think her pseudo-immortality can definitely fight Pix's missiles and whatever weapon she decides to use. Admittedly, Lena can't exactly suck Pix's blood, but let's be honest, disarming technology can't really be that difficult for this demonic ghost figure. So I think Lena deserves the number 4 spot. On number 3, we actually have Mama Vale, believe it or not. Now, besides being both of the other people's mom, we haven't really seen much of what she can do. We know because of the lore she's the main nature goddess, but what does that mean? The only power we have really seen her being able to do, aside of establishing mom domination, which we all know moms are indeed really scary, is the power of creation. Mama Vale could create both silver and Zetsu practically out of boredom, and with seemingly no effort really. Sadly, we can't really use this power as a fighting advantage because, well, both Silver and Con were born as babies, and last time I checked, babies are not exactly great at fighting. Really, what puts her in this position is two things. One, in the last Silver Veil lore video, it was revealed she faced off as Stratos Space God, or at the very least was on par enough with it to have some kind of chat with it, maybe? And the other one is Con. Even though Con went against her at some point, now he seems to respect her. And that to me tells me that she has at least some level of power that Con is aware of and would rather not awake. It's probably not strong enough to be comfortable enough to actually fight Mobile at this point. Well, he also doesn't seem interested anymore, but you know what I mean. I don't think she's stronger than neither Con nor Silver, because when Con went rampage, it was Silver the one that ended up sealing Con. Mobile just kind of sat through the whole ordeal, which makes me think that she didn't really have any way of actually stopping him. So whatever power she has, they seem to be obviously lower than Con's, but still stronger than the other two from what we've seen. And the number 2 is going to have to be Zetsu. Con is canonically one of the most powerful demons out there. He was created to represent evil and power, and thus demonstrates he is quite powerful. When the necromancer woke him up, she felt immediately that she was in front of a very powerful demon. And Con was not only powerful enough to defy his own mother, but to also go against his sister toe-to-toe. The fact that he has half of his skull destroyed still, and manages to live comfortably, tells me just how durable he is. He also seems to have some level of pyrokinesis. And not just of any flame, blue flame specifically. If you don't know what blue fire means, fire becomes blue when reaching temperatures of around 2600 to 3000 Fahrenheit, or 1400 to 1600 Celsius. Which basically means Con can scorch pretty much anything. Con is essentially Davi on steroids, because at least Davi got damaged by Yon's flames, but Con seems to be perfectly fine with them. So yeah, definitely super powerful demon. Number 2. Unsurprisingly, I have to give the number 1 spot to Silver Veil. It's really not hard to see why she's on number 1, because she canonically beat Con. Admittedly, she almost died doing it, and she didn't really beat him but more seal him. But hey, that's still a victory, and both of them were fighting to their absolute full power. I should probably mention that the new lore, the newest lore that they released, kinda did exclude the fight between the two, but until we get an updated lore of Con, we can just say they did fight. Maybe they fought later and the fight went exactly how it was told. In the lore videos it said that Con was left in such a weakened state that he couldn't even stop being a skeleton for a while. He didn't have the energy to heal himself anymore after he was awakened. I haven't even talked about Silver Veil's abilities, but her abilities are fairly simple. She has absolute power over plants, and she can create nature out of nothingness, which can also be her ally. In the last lore video, she was actually able to beat a giant robot with barely moving a finger, just by summoning a bunch of plants and destroying the robot. Easy as that. And she also does seem to have some kind of power over her life, because she did take a bunch of souls and turn them into plant dudes, which is interesting. So yeah, canonically she is powerful enough to have beaten Con. And there you have it. Silver Veil to me, and according to the lore, seems to be the most powerful out of the whole family. But, what do you think? Do you have a different list? What would you change? Let me know in the comments, and also let me know which group would you like me to rank next. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was kind of fun, kind of interesting maybe. Let me know if you did like it with a comment or with your like button. Let me know if you did like it with a comment or maybe giving me a like. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Sayonara. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Vtuber related content. And follow me on my other social media, links in the description. See you in the next video, and stay awesome. Love you.